All right, guys. We are live with another one, guys. We are live with another one. Welcome to the channel, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. And like I always say, guys, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. I'm sick as a dog. but I am here. I made my UFC fight predictions for this weekend. That is headlined by Robert Whitaker and Reina de Ritter. Good headliner, good card. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. I'm here to talk about UFC 320, guys. How exciting is UFC 320? How exciting are you guys about this card? We got Ankalaev rematching the champion, former champion, Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira definitely wants to avenge this loss that he has against Ankalaev, but easier said than done, guys. Excuse me, guys. Easier said than done. And then we got Merab, the machine, the guy who just keeps beating everybody. It doesn't matter who you put in front of this guy, even an undefeated fighter like Nurmagomedov. He couldn't go in there and beat Merab. Merab is, he has his hands full against Corey Sandhagen, a guy who he's always been an up and comer. Always been an up and comer. He's always been fun to watch. The one fight that I did want to see was Corey Sandhagen versus, Sean O'Malley. That's the one fight that I've been wanting to see. But, we got Sandhagen versus Merab. We'll see what happens with that one. And then we got Jerry Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree. I mean, UFC 320 is, rounding out to be a great card, in my opinion. I think on paper, when you look at it, it looks like one of the best cards. Excuse me, one of the best cards, in 2025. To be honest with you, how you doing, Terry? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your channel, guys. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. We're talking about UFC 320 and how exciting that card looks on paper. Hopefully it delivers. Hopefully it stays intact. We already know, the UFC, they're used to their cards falling apart. We saw what happened at UFC Seattle, almost, actually not almost, but nine fighters fell out of UFC Seattle, guys. Okay, the card was in shambles. All right, so hopefully this card stays intact for what it is. Because as I'm looking at it right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I really do. Ankalaev definitely deserves to definitely fight against Alex Pereira. Get that trilogy fight out of the way. See if they can get a trilogy fight. See if Alex Pereira can get this dub over Ankalaev and make it a trilogy. We shall see. How you doing, Dean? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Long-time supporter. How you doing? How you been? How's your day been? I've been busy today. But today we're talking about UFC 320. What's your favorite fight on that card? Is it Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira 2? Is it Merab versus Corey Sandhagen? Or is it Jerry Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree Jr.? That Khalil Roundtree Jr. and Jerry Prochazka fight, man, that's a really exciting fight. Two guys that just, they did us a favor, guys. They did us a favor. They got rid of, Jamal Hill, the dead body of Jamal Hill. I don't even know how Jamal Hill became champion, guys, to be honest with you. He became champion by beating the dead body, okay, of Glover. Okay, by that time, Glover was about 5,800 years old. Okay, so Jamal Hill is definitely was an overrated fighter, let alone champion. Don't even know how he got there, but fighting a older guy past his prime. That's most likely how he got there, guys. And it was. So Jerry Prochazka and Khalil Rountree, they did us a favor, and they beat Jamal Hill and humbled him. Okay, humbled him, and fed him some good losses. So I'm happy about that. I really am. And this fight is really interesting. This fight really holds some weight in that division. I mean, next win, Jerry Prochazka or Khalil Rountree, they find themselves fighting against the champion, who can be either Alex Pereira or Ankalaev, but we shall see what happens, because we never know, guys. They might do the trilogy fight if Alex Pereira does win, but we shall see. I've seen crazier things happen. I mean, the UFC, Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard and Dana White, they're always conspiring to do other things. So we already know, guys. We already know. Be prepared for crazier things to happen. All right, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. I am just a pilot. All right, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. Let me read some of these comments here. Dean says, "I think Alex will win." How you doing, Lauren? Hopefully you're doing good and you're having a good one. And look, Dean, we shall see, man. We shall see if he's able to pull off a win. But all I can say is that last performance that Alex Pereira came in there with against Ankalaev was terrible, guys. It was a horrible game plan. Ankalaev should have never outstruck Alex Pereira, especially how Alex Pereira is, the more superior experienced fighter when it comes to striking. And we found ourselves watching a fight where Ankalaev was actually beating Alex Pereira on the feet. So we shall see what happens with that fight, guys. Ava says, hello, Ava. Like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. All right, and we are talking about UFC 320. I think Alex Pereira can pull off the win if he comes in there with a better game plan. He cannot go in there with a similar game plan against Ankalaev, because we already saw how that would turn out. Alex Pereira definitely has to go in there ready, to accept the takedown and ready to get back up to his feet and prevent the takedown from happening. And Alex Pereira has to be willing to step in the fire with Ankalaev. He has to be willing. He has to be willing, guys. All right, the UFC makes me sick. That's the reason why I'm wearing this mask, guys, because the UFC, Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby and Dana White, they make me sick. Dean, after every bad fight, Alex does the ritual. He should be doing the ritual for every fight, guys. Okay. Alex Pereira should be doing the ritual for every fight, after the fight, in the beginning of the fight, in between the fights. Okay. Ava says, we'll have an amazing day. For sure, man. For sure. You as well. You have an amazing day, amazing night, amazing evening, amazing year, amazing month, amazing week. You have an amazing second, okay, of your life. But yeah, guys, I mean, UFC 320 definitely looks like a great card, but I did want to complain a little bit about the UFC, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White. I did want to complain to them just a little bit. Hopefully they're listening. I know they're not, because they never do. They never listen to their fans. But here you go, guys. I'm going to pull this one right out of my hat. And guys, this is one of the reasons why I stopped watching The Ultimate Fighter, and this is one of the reasons why I stopped talking about The Ultimate Fighter on this channel. Okay? Was for this specific reason, guys. How do we have DC and Chael Sonnen playing pickleball, guys? Where has the UFC and The Ultimate Fighter gone when we literally have two old men competing in pickleball? This shit has gotten out of hand. One of the reasons why that show is dead is because of the decisions that Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, Dana White, and the UFC are making. And I couldn't believe my eyes when I was watching DC and Chael Sonnen play pickleball. I couldn't believe my eyes. I honestly couldn't. Let me read some of these comments. Alex will lose again to Ankalaev. I don't know, man. We shall see, man. We shall see. I tell you what, Alex Pereira always goes in there prepared, so it should be a good fight. Bless you. Thank you, Ava. Bless you and yourself as well. Why are you wearing a mask? I'm wearing a mask because I'm sick as a dog. I'm sick as a dog because I'm sick of the UFC guys about their the decision making that they're making out here. They need to fire Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard, both of those men. All right, and they need to hire a person like me who can make the right decisions for the fans. Take off the mask. Stop wearing masks. Take off the mask. Wearing masks cause he's sick from UFC. You're damn right, Dean. You hit it right on the head, guys. You hit it right on the head. John, stop spitting on me. John, I don't know who's spitting on you. That is a bad look. You know what I mean? And if you're a grown man and somebody is spitting at you and you're not doing anything, that is a sad story, guys. That is a sad story. But guys, UFC 320. What fight on that card really excites you guys? Let me know on the chat. I really want to know what fight excites you. Is it the Merab Corey Sandhagen fight? Is it the Jerry Prochazka versus Khalil Rountree fight, or is it the Ankalaev and Alex Pereira fight? You know what I mean? The headliner. Is it that headliner, or is it the co-main event of the evening, or is it the Jerry Prochazka versus the Khalil Rountree fight? I mean, that fight right there, it could be a main event on any card. That Jerry Prochazka versus Khalil Rountree is going to be a banger. Both men are going to go in there and they're going to stand in the pocket. They're going to stand in the fire and they're going to let it go. I know that for a fact. Jerry Prochazka always brings it. And Khalil Rountree, you saw his last performance against Jamal Hill, the dead body of Jamal Hill. And hopefully Jamal Hill is retired and he's packed his bags and he's on his way out of the UFC and the octagon. And we never see him again, guys. I don't want to see Jamal Hill anywhere near an octagon. All right, let alone, fighting over Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. Aspinall versus Gane by far. Well, Jonathan, that is not on UFC 320. That is UFC 321. And let me tell you something. UFC 321 is coming off, it's coming out to be a shit card. In my opinion, UFC 321 is a shit card. You got a bunch of heavyweights, a bunch of light heavyweights, a bunch of middleweights on that card that we don't know their names, guys. Tell me one person on the UFC 321 that you know besides, the main card, which is Aspinall versus Gane. UFC 321 is a shit show. Okay, they need to put somebody else on that main card to make things a little bit more exciting, because I mean it's trash, guys. UFC 321 is just trash. Okay, and can you imagine if Gane is able to go in there and beat Tom Aspinall? What a nightmare the UFC has on them. Dean, spitting on me versus spitting on my. Oh man, that's a sad story, guys. That is a sad story, guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. John says, back to the future. What do you mean, back to the future, my guy? What do you mean? And what is going on out there? What is in the waters out there? Let me know. Look, guys, in my opinion, Tom Aspinall versus Gane, I'm not excited to see it. I'm just not. That card, it's not even exciting. UFC 321 is a shit show. Okay? The heavyweight division is a shit show. The heavyweight division is in shambles. Dana White is checked out. UFC is left with two guys, two dead bodies, trying to put their minds together and make decisions. And their name is Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard. And we're left with those two guys trying to make decisions for the UFC right now. It's a sad story right now. It really is. The UFC is looking bad. It's just looking terrible right now. But I'm just not excited for that heavyweight division. I'm not excited for that Gane and Tom Aspinall fight. I'm not excited for UFC 321. Might be the worst card of 2025. And hopefully UFC 320 will be able to hold it together and stay intact, because we've seen crazier things happen in the UFC, guys. We really have. How are you not excited to see that fight? I don't give a shit about that card, but the main event, Jonathan, I'm sorry, I'm just not excited to see Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn. I'm just not excited to see it. I'm sorry. I'm not excited to see Tom Aspinall and Gahn go at it. It's just not a fight that I'm excited to see. You know, that heavyweight division is in shambles. That heavyweight division sucks. And I'm just not excited at all, guys. I'm just not. Dean says John Jones joins the chat. Tom joins the chat. John leaves. It's a sad story, guys. It really is a sad story. I mean, when it comes to Tom Aspinall, I feel sorry for the guy. I really feel sorry for the guy. He's been out for a year and a half, trying to compete, but unfortunately, the UFC and John Jones strung him along for almost 2 years, and now we find ourselves with an obvious opponent in Cyril Gahn. And if Cyril Gahn is able to go in there and pull it off against Tom Aspinall, guys, we are talking about a heavyweight division that is a nightmare. A nightmare. Okay? Just a nightmare, guys. Honestly. But yeah, guys, I mean, uh yeah, UFC 321, I'm not excited to see it. I'm just not excited to see it, guys. That card is trash. That card is a dumpster fire. Okay? A damn dumpster fire waiting to happen. It should be Volkov, but he was robbed without a gun. I I mean, yeah, okay, I agree with you. I agree with you. Dean says Dana the bald egg. Dana is I don't know what's wrong with Dana. I don't know what's wrong with Dana White. I really hope and wish that Dana White uh I don't know. I hope he's able to retire soon, guys. I really hope so. I hope Dana White is able to retire. I hope he walks away from the UFC and we're able to, you know, uh hire some guys that are able to really, keying in on what's going on in the UFC. Because as it stands right now, the UFC is in shambles in general. We are reaching the dark ages for the UFC. Okay, there are events that they're delivering that they're delivering to their fans is subpar. It honestly is. Okay, it honestly is. My man, are you scared of COVID in your own home? My guy, I'm just sick of I don't want to spread anything. You know what I mean? And me talking and being hold on a second, where's that thing? Yeah, being the number one. Look at that. I'm the number one certified yapper. So being the number one certified yapper of 2025, guys, I have to tell you something. I don't want to spread this sickness that I have. You know what I mean? And me talking and spitting everywhere, might get on my table, might get on my camera, and yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm trying to keep myself safe, and I'm trying to keep the live safe as well because you never know. This might be a sickness that might go viral, and you guys might get it. And the last thing I need is you guys to be too sick to, you know, uh, come over here to the channel and entertain me with my lives. You already know what it is. Let me see. The plot armor is crazy. Looking like Ilya with a fly with that mask. Blue. Please leave Max alone, sir. Yeah, man. But when it comes to UFC 320, hopefully that card stays intact. I really hope so because UFC 321 after that event, the next pay per view is in shambles. I mean, I don't see anything being exciting on that card. They need to put something exciting in that card, maybe a co-main event that's a little bit more exciting than what they have on there right now. Because UFC 321 is it's a joke, guys. It literally is a joke, in my opinion. Okay. And I don't give a damn who disagrees with that opinion that I have towards UFC 321. But guys, it's trash. It's trash. Okay? And we need to hold the UFC accountable for that. Honestly. UFC 320, thank you. Thank you for a stat card. Thank you for a stat card. Hopefully, Ankalaev and Alex Pereira could entertain us. You know what I mean? But the last fight wasn't that entertaining. Okay? Hopefully, Marab could go in there and get another finish on Corey Sandhagen, because these days Marab is not only finishing fights, but he's dominating them. And hopefully, Jerry Prohaska and Khalil Rountree don't dance in front of each other like they're partners in a salsa lesson, and they're able to go in there and actually compete. Because if that's the case, UFC 320 might be the best card of 2025, guys. Okay? Let me read some of these comments. You are Max from O. You're exactly right. If they stack the card, it could be a big payday for them because Tom England's fans. You're out of control, Jonathan. What are you talking about, Tom's fans? Guys, UFC 321, it's awful. I don't give a damn what fans are watching over there in England. The card is trash. Nobody is going to pay for that card. There will be many illegal streams for UFC 321. I guarantee it. I fucking guarantee it. Okay? It's almost 2026. Dean, it is. It is almost 2026. It's crazy how 2025 just, came and went. You get what I'm saying? It's already about to be August, and we're here, guys. We are here. It's a crazy story, guys. It really is a crazy story. You know what I mean? I'm excited for 2026. I'm excited for the future. I'm just hoping that that the UFC, that the UFC is able to. I'm just hoping that the UFC is able to hold it together, guys. I really hope the UFC is able to hold it together and stay intact. I need them. I need them to stay alive. Because we are reaching the UFC dark ages as it stands right now, guys. It really is. We are reaching the dark ages of the UFC, and right now, it's showing more than ever. It really is. Jonathan says Tom's fans are all on the hype. I said if they stacked the card, it would be a payday. Jonathan, look, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. It will definitely be a payday. But do you think the UFC is going to do that? Do you think the UFC is going to actually stack UFC 321? They're not going to do it. If we look at it, if you look at the card as it is as a whole right now, I mean, it's trash. Okay, it's trash. It's not. You can't compare UFC 320 to UFC 321. It's not even comparable. Unless they put another, good co-main event there. I mean, I don't see that card holding up. All right, so yes, I agree with what you're saying, Jonathan. I do agree with what you're saying. But the UFC is just not going to stack that card. That's where we're at in 2025, guys. I heard Hulk Hogan passed yesterday. Rest in peace, legend. Oh, man, Dean. Yeah. Sad story. Hulk Hogan did pass away. There's a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people dying. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. But Hulk Hogan did pass away. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace, to his legacy. And hopefully his kids, can hold it down. You know what I mean, for him, and really, really, hold it down for Hulk Hogan, man. I mean, Hulk Hogan, he's always been a character. As the years passed by, we found out more information about the guy, not in a good way, but regardless, rest in peace to him and his family. Hopefully, his family, uh, can handle this and yeah, come out of this okay. Because it's always rough when somebody passes away. It really is. Let me see. They should stack it in England superstar. They usually push. Look what they did with Darren Till. Yeah, man. I mean, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree with what you're saying, but I don't think that's what they're gonna do to Tom Aspinall. I don't think the UFC actually believes in Tom Aspinall. I actually think Tom Aspinall, and the UFC are not really on the same page. To be honest with you. Uh, RIP Ozzy Osbourne, the GOAT of heavy metal. Jonathan, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people that did pass away. We got Ozzy Osbourne as well that did pass away. I mean, his last concert looked like a damn funeral. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the guy as well. Hopefully his family can't come out of this as, okay as well. But we never know. We never know. Okay, it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there, guys. It really is. But UFC 320, I'm excited for UFC 320. UFC 321, I'm not that excited for. UFC 321 is trash. I'm sorry to say that, guys. We have Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby to thank for that. Those two guys cannot put their brains together and come up with great cards back to back. Unfortunately, that's who we have to depend on for the future of the UFC. And let me tell you something. It's not looking pretty, guys. It really is not looking pretty whatsoever. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. I am just the pilot. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. Okay? But yeah, guys, I mean, is there anything else? I mean, you guys want to talk about before I'm out of here? I wanted to make this one short and sweet. I did want to talk about UFC 320, and I did want to bring up the Ultimate Fighter and DC and Chael Sonnen playing pickleball. I mean, what a joke. What a fucking joke that show has turned out to be. That show is what, kept the UFC alive. It's what, brought the fans, in to watch the UFC in general. And now here today in 2025, the show is a damn joke. We got two old men in DC and Chael Sonnen, no disrespect, but two damn old men who are never going to compete in anything. I mean, we got Chael Sonnen, who's older than fucking dirt itself. And then we got DC over here. He can't stop eating. The guy just can't stop eating. He's about 5'7", but because he's about 346 pounds, and the guy looks like he's 600 feet. You know what I mean? It's crazy, guys. All right, we got these two old men on the Ultimate Fighter playing pickleball, competing in pickleball. I mean, it's gotten out of hand, guys. The shit has gotten out of fucking hand. And Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard need to be held the fucking accountable. Sorry, I did want to bring that up. I did want to talk about that a little bit. Who you got winning, Khalil or Jerry? Guys, that's a tough fight. I'm not gonna give you my pick for that just yet, but got that, guys. I will be making my UFC fight predictions for that as usual. But let me tell you something. Jerry Prochazka, he's been getting better and better every time he touches that octagon. And let me tell you something. Everybody has been complaining about the head movement, and his particular style of having his hands down in Jerry Prochazka. But that last performance against Jamal Hill shows that Jerry Prochazka, he is evolving as a striker, and it's going to be a tough fight for Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree did have a great performance, against Jamal Hill, but we shall see. This is a tough fight, guys. Like I said, a tough fight for both men. Both men are fun, to watch. I don't think any of those guys are going to go for a takedown. So we're going to watch a barn burner, guys. We're going to watch a barn burner. All right, let me see. What's going on with the face mask? Eddie Spaghetti, my guy. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat, and welcome back to your home. As it stands right now, I am sick as a dog, and I've been sick as a dog. And not only am I sick as a dog, but I'm sick of the UFC. So I'm wearing this mask to make sure that I don't spread this motherfucking sickness to anyone else, especially on this community. Hi, Papito. What? He's scared of them. New York rabies. LOL. Jonathan, look, let me tell you something. New York rabies is no joke. You know what I mean? There's no cure for it. Whoever catches it, good luck to you. Good luck to you. You know what I mean? So stay safe out there. You know what I mean? Especially in New York, where you got, more rats than you have humans. I mean, I don't know how New Yorkers can actually go out there to a bodega or a fucking restaurant and actually order food and not think about how many, rodents have come across that plate. Okay? I don't know how they do it. Because every time I go to New York, I literally want to throw up. I got to bring my own food, actually. You know what I mean? I got to bring my own food and fly it with me, because I refuse to eat in New York City. You know what I mean? It's a joke. When the lights turn off, let me tell you something. It's a scary, scary fucking story. Let me read some of these comments. That's a Bounty paper towel. Sun God, it definitely is. It is a Bounty paper towel. Thank you so much. It definitely is. I put it together myself. And you know, it does the job. It does the job. Let me see. People in CA are freaking out about COVID again. Eddie Spaghetti, I bet you they are, and that's the reason why I'm wearing this mask. Okay, there's a lot of shit going on out there, and you might as well be safe. All right, you might as well be safe, especially in your home. Okay, you know, let me tell you something. When you're going out there and you're out there with your willy, you know, you're out there, you know, free willy. You might as well wear a hat, and that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? I'm keeping myself safe in my own home. All right, man, you've been watching forever. You can never be sick of the UFC. Me and you both know that. Jonathan, let me tell you something. I've watched the ups and downs of the UFC. I really have, and let me tell you something. There's been points that I've been sick of the UFC. There really has, and right now, I'm a little bit sick. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit sick of the UFC. You know, I really am. I'm a little bit sick of it. I think the UFC, they've been making the wrong decisions. 2025 has really been a letdown when it comes to UFC cards in general. They really haven't delivered. I mean, some of these cards, you look at them and you're like, man, this is a shit card. And then all of a sudden, those shit cards actually deliver. But then the pay per views, they don't deliver. You know what I mean? So it's like shit is backwards. You're paying to watch a subpar product, and for some odd reason, the subpar product it keeps getting more and more expensive as the years pass by. Okay, Sun God says that's the thing. He a hardcore fan, not a casual. That's why it hurts. So it hurts to see them pay per view cards that don't deliver. Sun God, my point exactly, man. It's a sad story, man. It really is a sad story when those pay per view cards don't deliver. It just it hurts. It hurts my emotions, guys. It really hurts. It hurts my corazón. It really does. It really hurts my corazón. And the UFC, they need to figure it out. They really do, because you know, the only two people we could hold accountable for this is Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard. To be honest with you, that's it. Let me see, motherfucker. You're never gonna stop. Like, I won't. Ups and downs happen in the spot. It's always been that way. Don't be surprised when you get a bad card, Jonathan. I agree with what you're saying, but let me tell you something. I'm gonna express my fucking feelings, and I'm gonna express my feelings and my motherfucking opinion. Okay, and let me tell you something. This is definitely not the ups of the time right now. Okay, this period right now is definitely the downs and the dark side, all right, of the UFC. And this is where we're at right now. This is where we at right now, where the UFC placed us. Okay, and you know, we're in bad hands right now. We are in bad hands right now. Dana White is already a millionaire. He's not fighting, you know, for the UFC and the fans in general. He's not fighting for the fans. Never was fighting for the fans. He's that fighter basically where you hear, oh, how can you be a fighter and get up, you know, to fight another fight when you're sleeping in silk sheets? That's basically Dana White right now. He's sleeping in silk sheets with multiple females, okay, smacking his wife on the face, all right, and catching multiple cases as well. And he's just totally checked out, guys. Totally checked out. Let me see. Sun guy says, OEMMA, don't sugarcoat it. LOL. Hey, man, I'm keeping it real. It's the downs, brother, but the ups will come again like it always has. Jonathan, I really hope so. I really hope the ups do come. You know what I mean? Because look, I'm waiting. I've been waiting patiently. You know what I mean? I'm basically waiting patiently, like that 50 Cent and Eminem song that goes, I've been patiently waiting to make it through all the hating, debating whether or not weather the storm. Lay on the table, the operating to save you. Yeah, yeah, that's basically me right there. You know what I mean? In the studio, waiting for another hit to happen, and it's just not happening. You know what I mean? It's just not happening. The UFC just not doing their job and making the right decisions and delivering. I've been waiting since 2015 and 2016, since you know, the legend retired. All right, and two brains in Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard got together and started making the decisions from there on. Okay. Dana was a billionaire years ago, brother. Jonathan, I agree, but back in 2000 and and 3, he definitely had to make the right moves and right decisions to push the UFC into that next threshold. Okay, let me tell you something. He wasn't as checked out as he is right now. I can guarantee it. All right, he wasn't, pushing another organization, walking around with a motherfucking slap cup with in every fucking interview. Okay, he wasn't doing that back in 2003. He was fully focused on the UFC, and now, as we see, he is not. Okay, he is just not. All right, that's why he should pay better. Sun God, I agree with you, but that's never going to happen. The UFC is definitely going to continue to take advantage of the fighters, especially if they don't want to better themselves. Okay, it's sad. He's been a billionaire, but feeding the Nelk boys. Sun God, my point exactly. I don't know what the UFC is doing right now, getting together with these podcasters that have no clue what the UFC and mixed martial arts in general have to offer. Those guys are fucking jokes. They don't know anything about breaking down a fight, let alone any of the motherfucking fighters. You know what? That's one of the fucking things that I do agree with what's his name? Uh man, what's his fucking name? Oh my god. Oh man, Brendan Schaub. That's one of the things that I do agree with Brendan Schaub is that these podcasters have no clue what they're talking about when they're talking about the UFC mixed martial arts in general. It's a fucking sad story, guys. It really is. Let me see. Bro, do you think that Magomed Ankalaev will defeat Alex Pereira again? Look, guys, it's gonna be a tough fight. I know for a fact Alex Pereira is gonna go in there prepared for Ankalaev. He definitely is. There's only a few things that Alex Pereira has to change. To be honest with you, we already know Alex Pereira has phenomenal striking. So in that department, he has to be willing to strike and be in the fire and in the void against Ankalaev. Because in that first fight, we found Ankalaev was the more willing person to stand in the fire, and Alex Pereira didn't want any part of that, especially after getting rocked. But Alex Pereira has to, hold strong in the fire, in the void against Ankalaev and gain respect in that in that position when it's standing up. And we already know Ankalaev is going to have issues taking down Alex Pereira. So it's going to be a tough fight. I'm not going to make my predictions yet, but it is going to be a tough fight. I do see Alex Pereira being successful in his game planning for Ankalaev moving on forward. But let me tell you something. Ankalaev is definitely going to be prepared once again, guys. Especially when you got Marcano not taking the money more for the Nelk boys. It's crazy. It's crazy. How is he? Why is he not going to take the money? You know what I mean? It's $200,000 just sitting on the table for you, but you're not going to take it. You're out of fucking control. You know what I mean? Alex getting his ass handed to him. Alex has Dana White privilege. Um, maybe he does. If Big Ink don't KO his ass, Dana will sell that fight. He probably will, guys. He probably will. All right, he probably will. But we shall see what the UFC is going to do, guys. I mean, the UFC, we're having issues right now with Ilya Taporia and Arman. And right now, the UFC want to book another fight, and they don't want to book Ilya Taporia and Arman. And I think that's atrocious. That's another reason why Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard need to be fired, because they keep making the wrong decisions and keep giving, undeserved title shots. It's a fucking joke. They're making this UFC not even a sport anymore. You know what I mean? It's terrible, guys. It's terrible. It really is terrible as it stands, guys. But if Mohamed is looking for a job like it's nothing, wouldn't be surprised if he gets TKO'd. Yeah, man. I mean, we shall see. We shall see. I mean, like I said, UFC 320. It looks like a great card on paper. Hopefully, it stays intact because we've seen crazier things happen. As it stands right now, UFC 321 is a shit card. I don't give a fuck who disagrees with me. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. And like I always say, guys, this is your channel. All right. I am just the pilot. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. This is the only channel where the fans come first, not last, guys. I will be going live most likely tomorrow morning, talking more specifically about the UFC and their decision making. All right, guys, you have a good one. Bless, like, and subscribe. Thank you for supporting this channel and propelling this channel forward. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Stay blessed, stay safe. Until next time.